by Carmelo Anthony. What stood out to you?
Well, we made our threes, and we kept them from offensive rebounding. I thought their rebounding early on really kind of set the tone for the first quarter.
And we talked about being a pick your poison with Jokic between his scoring and playmaking, but what's your biggest focus defensively?
To do a job individually and keep them off the boards. That's the biggest concern right now defensively.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Jason?
Cassidy, thank you. Michael Porter Jr. just batty so far. Vince Carter, Jason Benetti, Cassidy Hubbard. How would you defend Jokic if you were Portland? Do you double? Do you like the double?
Well, JB, that's what I was going to say. Imagine you're sitting in the meeting before the game or what you're going to give him, but you have to change up the look to keep him guessing. And sometimes you double team because he's a great passer, so he's going to make the right play. And sometimes you make him play one-on-one to do all the scoring where other guys can't stay in rhythm.
Tell you what, if Terry Stotts called on me, as that layup goes down coast to coast. Shot clock here. Why don't you just tell us when somebody isn't a former teammate of yours? That'll be easier, I think.
Right, exactly.
I'll just assume they are, and then you tell us when they're not.
Got you.
Here's Morris to drop it off behind, and an open look wouldn't go for Jamichael.
Absolutely.
Couple of turnovers back-to-back, and C.J. McCollum and Portland leading by bench. Jokic on the bench along with Gordon, Rivers, and Campazzo. Porter the only starter. Millsap wide open. Got a three.
Great play, great read. Side was not going to allow him to go over the top, so he goes back door, which makes Cantor help, which gives Millsap an open three-point shot.
Oh, Melo wants his shot. Oh, he buried another in there.
At some point, you might want to stop booing this man because he's proving right now, I'm in flow, I'm in a rhythm, baby.
Monte. Portland has not been a great defensive team, but they have done enough so far to lead by 2. McCollum. Too short. Rebound kicked by Porter, recovered by Powell and taken away. Porter to the rim, those long strides to tie the game.
It's not great defensively and definitely not great in transition, so anytime you can score like that, you want to go ahead and do so.
Cantor boxed out nicely by Michael Porter Jr., who's played a much better second quarter, Vince, than a first quarter, especially defensively, and an efficient offensive night so far.
Well, yes, he talked about start, but I think he's settling in now, understanding how.
For 6 and 11 points as Jokic, Rivers, and Campazzo are back on for Denver. Lillard back with McCollum in the backcourt for Portland. C.J. McCollum right down the boulevard.
Man, I tell you what, man, he's never rushed. He's going to play at his pace, and he catches you sleeping. Once you relax defensively, he's either going to swing through, pump fake, or something to get to where he wants to go.
Broken his foot 3 times and still playing at this level as Jokic. Oh, Lillard, open, look for 3.
And that's what I was talking about earlier. As the big, you want to be up at the level. When Portland's bigs set the screen for Damian Lillard, he's typically going to be open. Great pass by you're going to sit back or you're going to get up. You see he's sitting back there. You see the result, open 3.
Yeah, if that look's going to be there, Damian Lillard might take care of the Nuggets himself.
Yes.
Jokic splashes down a 3.
Decision to make, and most bigs don't want to go out there.
41st overall draft pick, Nikola Jokic, slept through the draft as Anthony has it ricochet. He finds it again and chucks up a 3. And if that went down, Nuggets fans were just going to say, you know what, we might just lose tonight to this guy.
Right.
Oh, nice drive for
offensively scoring with them, but defensively they stepped up to the occasion. We knew they can score offensively, but man, look out for the Nets.
And look out for Nurkic, who faced the team that originally had him in the NBA against the guy in Jokic who sort of ended up forcing him out of his position. And here they go. And a foul against Nurkic, who has not. What does that do to an offensive player? Like, what goes first when you have to guard a guy like Jokic?
Well, for Jokic, they put him in so many actions. It's not like you're waiting for him at the post or you're waiting for him the mid post or the three-point line. You have to find him, and he runs point, so he's point center. So, and you're going to be in a lot of pick and rolls as well as a 5. So, it's a tough task because he does shoot the ball extremely well. It's not like you can sit back.
Nikola Jokic, who went back home to Europe, to Serbia, got married, and continued to get ready for this season as now a T1 Nuggets and Trailblazers in the opener in this Western Conference first round.
So, JB, that's one of those plays. You said it. Porter knew he set a great screen, and he's going to be wide open. He just rushed it. He had more time than he thought he had because he set such a great screen for Aaron Gordon.
Gordon missed the 3. Jokic got a piece of the rebound, tapped it to himself, and now a reload for Denver. Nice D from Covington there, forcing a tough shot for Porter that he knocks down anyway. Go of the first half in a rematch of the 2019 Western Conference semifinals. Composite a bowling ball, and it's deflected by Covington. Second chance for Gordon. He put him in the